Do you have Infernity Archfiend? You don't? Well, that's okay. We are playing free-to-play Infernities with the Black Wing Synchros. They're all normal and rares. Get poppin', 6,000 attack, get special summoning, no Archfiend required. Let's go.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
No Archfiend, only one box, no reset. That's right. Now, the other cards that are from other boxes are just the Synchro cards, pretty much. And they're all normals and rares, so they're very easy to obtain. So let me show you the main combo with this deck without the Archfiend. So, first of all, the skill is Infernity Inferno. Infernity Inferno is going to require it to be your second turn to activate it. So turn 3 or 4 is the only time you can activate this, not if you go second. If you go second, that's considered your first turn. You're going to discard up to 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard to send 2 Infernities from the deck to the grave. So what you need, normally, usually, we play lots of Generals, lots of Necromancer, and lots of Beetles. We're going to want at least one of them in your hand, ideally. And then it could be any other card you discard. So let's say we just have this in the hand, and this in the deck, this in the deck. So we activate the skill, we send the General and the Barrier to then send the Necromancer and a Beetle. You need these 3 cards in the graveyard, but it is still, you're only gonna need to discard 2 to make it happen because we play so many Beetle, General, and Necromancer combined. Now that you have this, what is the combo? What are we doing? Well, then you're going to need a Launcher or a Mirage, or even a Necromancer will pop off. You could pop off a Necromancer. So let me show you a Necromancer to show you don't even need the Mirage. You don't even need the Launcher. We summon Necromancer, we activate, we summon Beetle. Beetle, activate, summon a Beetle, and a Beetle. Now, what if you don't have 2 Beetles in the deck? Well, then you can't open up the Necromancer because you're going to then need the Launcher or the Mirage to summon the Necromancer and a Beetle, then have Necromancer summon the other Beetle from the graveyard, because if it's not in your deck, where is it? It's in the grave. So we're here so far, but it only required the Necromancer, okay? Synchro Shokan into a level 5. Make the Rainstorm. Don't worry about its effects right now. We're going to Synchro the Rainstorm into the Beetle to make Rakiri. Rakiri is the main card that's going to be activating to be popping cards in the field per other Blackwing you control. Well, now we activate the General. And the General is a soft once per turn. So if you have multiple Generals, this combo's even better. So we'll activate the General to banish, to special summon 2 Infernities from the graveyard. We'll summon a Beetle, we'll summon the Necromancer. Then we're gonna send them to the graveyard for a level 5, and that's gonna be the Rainstorm. Now the Rainstorm, we're gonna activate the effect here if we have no other Generals in the graveyard, okay? No other Generals. And I'll walk it back if we have another General, okay? So stay tuned for that. Rainstorm will activate to special summon a Blackwing from the graveyard, come forth, Rainstorm. Then you can activate Rakiri, pop 2 cards on the field. Get poppin'. Then you could Synchro Shokan the Rakiri is a tuner when it's summoned with a Blackwing, and the Rainstorm to make Animaru. Animaru is 6,000 attack, plus your 1,500, and you got to pop 2 cards in the field. Pretty good. Now, let's walk back. That's like the basics of this combo. So if we return the Animaru, return the Storm, we had the Rakiri, and we summoned the Rainstorm with the effect of the General, correct? Well, we are not going to activate the Rainstorm to summon the other Rainstorm onto the field if we have another General, because we'll do it just like this. We'll activate Rakiri to pop only 1 card, not 2. Because we didn't activate the Rainstorm, because it's a hard once per turn. Hopefully you're following me. Then we'll Synchro into the Animaru. So we have 6,000 attack, and we destroyed 1 card in the field. Then we activate the other General, which is a soft once per turn. Soft once per turn, activates. Summon the Beetle, summon the Necromancer, Synchro Shokan into our 3rd Rainstorm. Rainstorm, because we didn't activate it earlier, we're going to activate to summon Rakiri back on the field, which will now pop 2 cards. 1, 2, pop 2 cards. This is popping 3 cards total. This is over 10,000 damage. This is lethal through a Sphere Kribo. You have 6,000, 15, and 26. So that's the main combo of the deck, pretty much using almost your entire extra deck. Now, this could be whatever you want. I do like another wreck here in case something happens to this one, so that your Rainstorm plus a Beetle can Synchro Shokan into a Rakiri. And for example, let's say we don't have Animaru. If you use the Rainstorm with the Beetle to make your last Rakiri, you get to use your other effect of the Rainstorm. The other effect of the Rainstorm is, if this card is sent to the graveyard that turn, this turn, you could banish it to summon another Rainstorm from the graveyard. And then you get to activate the effect of your last Rakiri. So that's pretty cool. That's the core of the deck. So beyond popping off, we now need either back row removal or cards that will ensure that we survive until the second turn. It's going to be up to you. If you have Hatronades, you should probably play Hatronade. Well, you could play one Rakiri and one Hatronade if you want. You have Cosmic Cyclones, play Cosmic Cyclones. Spiritualism is free. It is from the card trader. It will return a spell or trap, even a field spell, back to the hand, and it cannot be negated. So it's a good way to guaranteed take out a back row card. You can also play Dice Foon if you want to get lucky. We did play that in another video. Heat Wave will make it so neither player could summon effect monsters until your next turn. So if you go first, you activate this, you're nearly guaranteed to survive till your next turn to then pop off. And then we're playing Rainbow Life and Hollow Life Barrier. These are chainable cards, which will discard a card and then protect you for that turn. You will not be able to lose that turn. You don't have to play cards like these. If you want to play Canadia, Fiendish Chain, Bad Aims, play them. It's all about surviving till the second turn, dealing with their back row and or Necro Valley, then popping off into the free-to-play Blackwings. All right? Loving this deck. Thank you, Mythard, for the idea. Have at it. Let's go. Free-to-play budget Infernities. So here, we have protection. We got the plays. I could even set the Necromancer if I want to. I think it'd be better to just have a discard, because if you go first, you are limited on discarding. So in this instance, I would just set the Rainbow Life. So if we have to discard the Necromancer, then with the other two cards, we'll send a Beetle and a General, and then we're popping off. We have the Launcher. We're good. Okay? Let's go.
I end my turn.
Konami released an archetype from Invoker and the Smug Lolly, by the way. Why is the auto mod holding your thing? Konami released an archetype from Invoker and the Smug Lolly, by the way. Could someone find something wrong with this message on why auto mod would hold it? Because I will continue to hold it if this message in some way is against the Twitch TOS. Konami released an archetype. Maybe because you spell archetype wrong from the Invoker, and I think Lolly is banned, right? You're not allowed to say Lolly? Lolly's not allowed? I'll accept it. You're allowed. Rainbow Life. Get Rainbow Life in. Now, here's a position where I might not Rainbow Life, because if he's able to get a Smug Lolly on the fields, he's probably going to be negating one of our effects, and if he negates one of our effects, I want to have the Necromancer and the Launcher. I want to have both. So both would be good. Okay, take it out. He got rid of a collaboration. He needs a holiday, a collab. He can get Genny in the graveyard. It's going to cost him a lot, though. If he has a holiday in the hand, then he's got this. Does he have holiday? Nope, he goes forward the Madame. We're good. We are good. Protected. Memo BM09, thank you for the Prime for 3 months. Officially, you are out of the closet for me. Thank you, Memo BM09. Okay, let's go. Necromancer.
It switches to defense.
Would you like to negate Infernity Inferno? Get sended. We'll send a General and a Beetle.
I'm setting a card.
Necromancer, don't reveal that you have a Launcher. He could think that this is the only thing we have. He could think. He could thonk. He thought that was the only thing we had. he thought. Let's go. We are popping off, I believe. I believe so. I don't know. Where do you think this is going? Is this going into a pop-off or what? Get launching.
My continuous spell,
I told you to play around that smug lolly.
so I can use my launcher's other effect.
We just summoned the beetle, okay? Just the beetle.
The tuner monster.
Activate the beetle.
Beetle's effect.
Come forth, beetle. Come forth, beetle.
The tuner monster. Infernity beetle.
Woo, playing around that smug lolly.
I'll play this one. I synchro
Timer, we
summon a
good, boy, we
monster.
good. We got 40 seconds. Come forth, Rakiri.
I'll play this one. I synchro summon a monster.
Activate.
Since I have no hand.
Come
Infernity
forth to
General
create.
activates.
Since this is our last general, normally we do not activate the effect of the storm, but we will get storming. We will activate the effect of the storm. The storm is here.
Synchro summon 'em, I activate my monster's effect.
If you have another launcher or general, do not activate it, okay? We good?
I
Get
activate my
poppin'.
monster's effect.
Pump the fool. Let's go. Could make an Animaru, or we could just swing like this. Just swing like this. Just swing like this. That's how you do it. Take out the smug lollies, witchcrafters, you fool.
Because this
Yes. Free to play, no Archfiend. Woo. Get setting.
I set a card. I won't let
Let's go.
you that easily.
DMAC Riz, I understand. I just think heroes can be played in a lot of ways. I don't think a pure Destiny hero deck would be top tier and would be cool to share, but what you say goes. DMAC Riz, if you feel it is not the top tier version and it's very much different, go ahead, post it. The channel is self-regulated by the most emotes will win meta tickets. That's it. So if you post something that people are gonna think it's too similar to the top tier version, it's just not gonna get a bunch of emote reacts anyway. So if you feel your deck is different enough and it's not top tier, then go ahead and post it, my friend. Post it. Do it. Get discarding.
Here I go. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster
Yeah, buddy. Nice try. What do I think about post-banless Christians? I have not really played them much, but it is more difficult to make the Quarion, and you only have that one impact. You have to play the deck differently. Before, you would search and play impact like you had unlimited ammo. Now, it's like the impact is a golden gun, and it's just one bullet, that's it. So you have to really preserve the effect to special summon, the effect to put the monsters to 0 defense, the effect to negate a card that targets. Before, the deck didn't care. It was just like, search it, use it.
My monster attacks you directly.
Let's enjoy tearing each other to shreds. I draw.
Get shredded. So I'm gonna play around mash change, and that's it. And I want double general to play around that mash change. You feel me? Do you feel me? You're feeling me. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. This is it. Flame on with me. Show me the Masco change. We want double general for this play. Double the general.
My hand's empty, so Infernity Mirage is a
Necromancer and Beetle, come forth. We must crush this top tier deck.
Right, the tuner monster, Infernity Beetle.
Get beetling.
Infernity Beetle's effect. The tuner
YouTube, do you believe in me?
monster, Beetle, the tuner monster, Infernity Beetle.
Rainstorm. You thought that this was an Infernity deck.
Play this.
Come forth, my black wings.
Synchro summon a monster.
Get Synchro Shokanen. Rakiri, take flight.
I synchro summon a monster.
General,
Since I have no
get summoning.
Infernity General
Necromancer and
effect
Beetle.
activates.
Now this is where it gets a little spicy. When we make the rainstorm, we're gonna say no.
Tuner monster.
Do not say yes.
I synchro
No.
summon a monster.
Activate.
My monster's
The
effect.
one Rakiri, we have a second Rakiri effect this turn. It's coming. It's coming. Who's coming with me?
I'm coming!
Who else?
I activate my quick
Form change.
form change.
Jaden, I'll have you know it that I am free to play. No Archfiend, only 2 launchers, no box reset, and your deck is pay to win, and it disgusts me. Come forth, 6,000 attack, Animaru.
I synchro summon a monster.
Activate. General.
Since I have no hand, Infernity General's effect activates.
Can free to play beat pay to win? Most of his deck.
Infernity Necromancer.
A lot of his deck requires money. You cannot even spend gems. Stratos, that is money. That is selection box. That's a selection box deck. Rainstorm, activate, come forth, Rakiri, let's go. Double the pop.
I activate my monster's effect.
1, 2. Yes! Yes! YouTube!